Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to another Wi-Fi battle. This one is for some elite spot on the Heart and Soul League and Pool Community, and this is pretty much the last battle. So, this dude LMP, he leads off with his Roserade and uses Energy Ball here, and it doesn't kill my Kaboom. So he switches out to S Keith, and he predicted my explosion here. So I did explode. Obviously, it doesn't affect him. Obviously, so Kaboom goes down. And I switch up to Credilli here. And he uses Protect, and I use Toxic. I don't know why he used Protect, but I switch into Zizor here, and then he switches out of his S Keith because I predicted he would switch out. So yeah, he does, and then he switches out to his Toadette, and then switches out again, and then goes to El Fuego to take the Bullet Punch. And I switch out of my Zizor here, and I go into Zapdos because I know Zapdos can take a flamethrower pretty good. So yeah. Zapdos does take this flamethrower pretty good, but I'm not sure if it can take two flamethrowers because that did a lot. So he switches to his Venusaur here, and I ruse because I was scared that he was gonna flamethrower again and possibly do more damage. So I use Light Screen here, and he uses Knockoff and takes off my Zapdos' leftovers, which kind of sucks. And I use Thunderbolt here because I was predicting he would switch, but he doesn't, and then he Leech Seeds me. And that really sucked because now I had to switch out because I need my Zapdos for later. So he gets lefties and I don't get any lefties because of course he knocked him off. And I switched to Credilli here because I was scared of using it. Maybe like Energy Bar or something. And I use Protect here because I want to see what move he would use. And he uses Sludge Bomb. And I know Raikou can take a Sludge Bomb pretty good, so I switch into Raikou, but he uses Energy Ball, and it still doesn't do that much because the light screen was up. That's the reason, one of the reasons I switched into Raikou. And I use Sub here because I want to know if he would Leech Seed here, and he does, and I predicted it really perfectly. And I use Calm Mind here to start setting up on him with Raikou. He uses Sludge Bomb, and it breaks my Sub here, which really kind of sucks because I was hoping he wouldn't, but it does, of course. And I get some lefties here. I use Sub again to see what he would use, and he uses Sludge Bomb again, so of course my Sub fades again, and he gets a crit, so I don't think that crit really mattered on the Sub because it would have broken it anyway like last time. So I use Calm Mind here, and he uses Sludge Bomb, and I believe it does some good damage, but it doesn't do like as much as it should. So yeah, I get some lefties again since it didn't do that much damage anyway, and I use Sub again, and he uses Energy Ball, and it doesn't break my Sub, and I'm like, yes, this is perfect. So I use Hidden Power Ice here and see how much damage it does, and I was really surprised here at how much damage it did. With two Calm Minds up, it only got him like probably a little bit over half, so that really surprised me there. So he breaks my Sub here, and I get some leftovers again, and I Sub here again, I believe. Yeah, I Sub here again because I know he can't, break it. And he uses Leech Seed, which gives me, another chance to, I can take two hits from a special move. So yeah, that's nice. So I use Hidden Power Ice here just to kill this thing off and get this big threat off his team because I really did not want to, face his Venusaur anymore. So I get some lefties again, and he switches to his S Keith here, and I use Thunderbolt because I'm not sure how bulky this thing is. Like, I'm not sure if it's like really good in special defense or really good in defense normal. So he takes out my Sub with Earthquake, and that kind of sucks because he probably would have gotten swept by my Raikou, to tell you the truth, because there's no way that he'd be able to kill this thing unless he used Heatran, of course, and I would still have done some pretty good damage to Heatran. So I kill him off with a Thunderbolt. Surprisingly, that Thunderbolt does. Both those Thunderbolts did a lot to that thing. I thought it would not do that much. So he switches into Heatran here. He uses Flamethrower. It doesn't kill me. So Raikou gets some leftovers here, and I switch out because I don't want to get hit with another Flamethrower in the face. I switch into Credilli, and he Flamethrowers it, and I get burned here, which is really gay because I couldn't use my Credilli pretty much for the rest here because his Heatran just annihilates it with Flamethrower. I don't know how, but this Heatran does a shit ton of damage, like a lot. So I get hit with the burn here, and he switches out of his El Fuego into Toadette or whatever, and I switch into Raikou, predicting he would switch. I think I was predicting he would switch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was predicting. So yeah, I use Hidden Power Ice here to kill this thing off, and I do kill it off. And I was predicting he would probably switch there. I was thinking about going for the Thunderbolt because I didn't want to, let Heatran get hit by the HP Ice and not do anything. So I switched into Zapdos here, and he uses Flamethrower on my Zapdos, and it does a lot of damage. It really surprised me, man. Like, this thing really surprised me a lot. So he uses Flamethrower again, and I switch into my Cradily, and it does not take it good. And I believe my Cradily here does not die. I thought it died there, but I guess it didn't. So I recover here, and I get like pretty much all my health back, but of course I still have to burn, so that's pretty lame. And here he uses Stealth Rocks, and I think I set up Toxic, or no, I recover again, and I get all my health back pretty much. That was pretty nice, and I get hit with the burn once again, and he uses Wood Hammer, and of course it does some pretty good damage, I guess. I don't know why it did that much damage. I was really surprised. I'm not sure if Wood Hammer is a physical or special move, but really surprising how much that did, because I'm pretty sure his Torterra doesn't have that good of, attack. So yeah, that was pretty lame. He kills me off with a Wood Hammer again, and my Cradily dies, so that kind of sucks there. But I guess he was pretty much worthless after the burn, because, well, he just is, because there's nothing he can do, because he gets hit with that damage every time, which is pretty lame. So I switched into my Electivire here, and I was thinking he was going to switch to Heatran. I was really tempted to use Earthquake here, but I used Ice Punch and knocked this thing out, which is awesome. So he switches to his Marluxia here. So I guess he was thinking that, I don't know, I guess he was thinking that I would, stay in or something. So he uses Sleep Powder on my Zapdos after I switch in, and I don't know why, but for some reason he doesn't go for the spikes here, or Toxic Spikes. He probably should have. It would have been smart to Toxic Spike there, but he kills my Zapdos off. So I use HP Ice with my Raikou, hoping it would kill this freaking Roserade, but it doesn't. It lives with a pretty good amount of life, and he Energy Balls me and kills off my Raikou. That was pretty lame, because my Raikou was really nice in this battle. So I send out Zizor here, and I Bullet Punch, because if I went into my Electivire here, I'm pretty sure Electivire would die from an Energy Ball. Or, not an Energy Ball, but he'd Sleep Powder my Electivire, is what I mean to say. So I didn't want that to happen, of course, so I just Bullet Punch to kill it. So then he switches into El Fuego, his last Pokemon here, and this is when it gets interesting. I send out my Electivire, and I go for the Earthquake here, and he uses Flamethrower, and it does a lot of damage, but I stay at 4 health. I use Earthquake, and I kill this Heatran off. And I'm like, okay, I win. I'm pretty much good, because I win here. But I forgot I had Life Orb, and yeah, my Electivire dies, and it ends up in a draw. This is a really good battle, and